And the nominees in the category of Best Store Turnaround are ABC Music Store and Academy in Benicia, California. Over the past decade, ABC Music experienced a gradual erosion of product and service sales to the Internet, as well as decreased demand for their school and lesson programs. To stabilize this trend, they implemented their own after-school band programs, bringing the rental and sales of brass and woodwind products back to previous 2006 levels. They also instigated lessons for newer, non-conventional instruments, such as African percussion and ukulele groups, which helped them to regain lost sales. By 2013, the store leveled out to where it had been 6 years before, but they wanted more. Research revealed that only 5% of their community was involved in music. So while both of their stores were in robust shopping areas, only 5% of the public stopped in. So in 2014, they remodeled their stores and integrated products that bridged the relationship between music, art, and science. The results were overwhelming. In addition to music products, their stores are now crammed with books, toys, science products, and gifts for the whole family. And depending upon the time of day, the stores are also crammed with customers. Their non-musical items are now placed next to an eye-catching sax, violin, or other instrument. And now, after slinging $50 worth of games up on the counter, it's not uncommon to hear a mom ask, "Do you guys offer music lessons?" Music Authority in Cumming, Georgia. During the recession, Music Authority lost almost a quarter of their students, and by 2013, sales were down to a little more than half of 2007's peak. Something had to change. The store restructured their music lesson program, giving parents a more tangible way to measure their children's progress, and they added a variety of new music programs, from rock camps and jazz bands to jam nights, open mic nights, and 2 audition-only bands. They also overhauled and upgraded their retail operations, so they no longer carried the same entry-level items as the Best Buy across the street. In addition, they worked to service all instruments, even those purchased elsewhere, and contracted an in-house social media and marketing person. Now, after 5 years of struggles, sales are on their way back up, with 500 students currently enrolled in lessons and ensembles, a 46% increase from its lowest levels. The store is now adding 6 more lesson studios, as well as an intimate 50-seat venue and a full-time drum room and group rehearsal space. Royalton Music Center in North Royalton, Ohio. To say that Royalton Music Center has experienced a transformation since the recession would be putting it lightly. 5 years ago, the brick-and-mortar store was crammed into the same 3,500 square foot space the business began in 47 years earlier, complete with tiny parking lot and leaking roof. And while they had a healthy lesson program, sales were down due to the economy, and pessimism was at an all-time high. In 2011, the business moved to a new 10,000 square foot state-of-the-art space featuring 19 private lesson rooms, several group spaces, a recital hall, a larger showroom space, and improved amenities. Over the next 2 years, student rentals grew by 50% each year and have continued to flourish, and school sales more than doubled despite reduced school budgets. RMC also expanded its lesson program dramatically and now serve almost 700 students, a 100% increase in just a few short years, and their overall revenues have more than doubled.